doctor, 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 seriously, doctor, 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 doctor. Doctor, 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 seriously, doctor, 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 Devin Fontaine, seriously. Hi Facebook, how y'all doing today? You know, I don't have too many issues with my Facebook audience because y'all have been very kind to me, and it's probably because you can't talk back to me and because I cannot go live with y'all, so that might be the case. I wish I could really say the same for my Instagram people. I don't understand. We started off so perfectly and we had such a great relationship. But you all seem to be feeling yourselves. You're feeling yourselves. And you think that I'm a game. You think that I have a joystick in my back. And that I'm to be played with. I am not to be played with, I'm to be slayed with. So, I want to do therapy today, but it's not going to be easy. I'm going to get inside somebody's head. And I'm going to break you down. My foot will be up your entire ass the whole session. All gas, no brakes. Seriously. So, I will be in Orlando next weekend. The Orlando Improv, me by myself, because I don't know who else is supposed to be there. I'm not talking to whoever said he's going to be there. October 1st and 2nd, 4 shows. I will be live on stage. Just know that. Just know that. I will be there. So buy your tickets now. Do not wait to walk up to the door. Orlando, Florida. Show up to the club. So, today, We're going to try this again and see if I can help somebody with their therapy. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So try me. Try me. I dare you. I dare you to try me today. Seriously. Who do we have on the live on today? Because I did not come to play. And if you get on her with the bullshit, I'm going to cuss you, your mama, and your grandmama out. Waiting. 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 See, we already starting out on the wrong foot. I'm going to say this to you right now. Do not request me if you're going to hang up. Do not request me. Do not. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Hi, Dr. Devin.
Hi.
I know you chose violence today, but I'm not going to ask you about older men. I have another question. I can speak. Okay. I wanted to make sure it was okay.
I'm listening.
So, I have an interest in someone that I don't know yet, but I want to know. And I don't know how to approach him in a platonic way. Because I want to get to know him.
Ma'am, do you want to be his best friend?
I want to be that and like all the other things.
So why do you want to approach him from a platonic level first?
Because I want to get to know him. Like, I want to date, but not until I'm certain that he's someone I will be compatible with.
Those are two different things.
Well, I think
you cannot date someone that you are platonically interested in. That's not the same.
I like the friend's first approach.
I'm sorry.
I like the friend's first approach.
No, that is all fine and well, but you still have to let the person know that you are interested in more than friendship, because it's going to just be friend zone action for you.
Men don't friend zone women.
Oh yes, they do. I have done plenty of friend zoning in my lifetime of dating so many women.
Oh, I've never been friend zoned it before. I get fuck zoned.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I said I get fuck zoned.
Fuck zoned. That is a new term on the Dr. Devin Therapy Thursday show. I have never heard that term before, but it is so appropriate.
Sometimes I do it to people too, but it's only because they don't be measuring
So you just out here fuck zoning people.
I mean, I try to, but they don't like it.
Wow.
Because, you know, like,
I'm curious.
I mean, because
I
have needs. And so, like, while I'm waiting for the right one, somebody out of, you know, like, fill in the gap.
Oh, and they filling that gap in for sure.
I mean, not currently, but hopefully soon.
Look at there, a woman who is openly down to be fuck zoned, if that's what it calls for.
As long as I'm getting orgasms, you know, what's the issue?
Well, I think the issue is, ma'am, that eventually you're gonna want to be taken on a real date, and not just to the backseat of a car.
Oh, I don't do back seats. My leg's too long.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
You're 5'7".
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, ma'am, more power to you. I say talk to the man, let him know what your intentions are.
Okay.
But don't start platonic. You can take your time and pace yourself.
Okay.
Like a platonic relationship.
Okay.
But ma'am, you need to let him know that you are down for the fuck zone. Okay?
In the meanwhile, while we getting to know each other, because it's two different people. Like the man I'm interested in, I don't want to have sex with him right away. So you get a filler, somebody who you know you can easily dispose of. And then while you're getting to know the person that you truly want, you still get your needs met. And then you keep your energy, you know, you got to be able to compartmentalize your energy. So you're not giving a fuck zone person the good energy. You just giving them like orgasm energy. It's different.
So you really are down for whatever. Hey, I commend you on being grown and saying what you want and saying what you need. Ma'am.
I mean, you know, once you get 4 decades into life, you got to do something different.
Hey, man, look, if you have to get you some interim dick while you are interested in another man, then that is what you do. That is your summer walker right. Well, ma'am, I have nothing else for you. You seem to have it all figured out, and your sound is horrible. So I'm going to get out.
That's because I'm cooking.
It has nothing to do with you cooking. It has nothing to do with you cooking. You have that cricket phone, and that's not what we are here for. Who's next? She was just down for whatever. She was just down to get fucked and be in the fuck zone. Talking about she puts other people in fuck zones. You are getting fuck zones by these men, and you're trying to act like you have the power, but that is why you're trying to platonically get to know somebody that you're interested in, but you can't say it because you already know that you're about to be just fucked. So, jokes on you. Wow. Wow, that was worth the price of admission.
Wow. 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 Wow.
All right, who's next? Who's next? How's the sound now? Now that she's off. How's my sound? Facebook, I know y'all are so beautiful. Thank you so much for the love. Facebook, I'll be in Orlando, Florida, October 1st at the Improv and the 2nd, 4 shows. Does it sound better? You particular ass niggas? All right, who's next? Who is next? All right, who do we have here? Who wants to go live with the director? Waiting.
Hi.
Well, hello, ramen noodle her.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing? What's going on?
Good.
How may I help thee today?
So, everywhere I look around, people, have boyfriends and significant others that they live with around my age. And these bills are high. Granted, I don't want to live with someone else. I like having my own space, but I also have my own aspirations and dreams that I want to accomplish.
Is there a question somewhere in there?
Yes. So my question is, do I stay and keep working on myself and try to somehow accomplish my dreams? Or do I just throw everything away and just try to follow my dreams and make it that way?
Ma'am, you are making 0 sense. And my guess is that it's the her.
Hi, Kayla. Okay, I have another question. Are you ready?
No, because you didn't ask a first question.
My first question is societal pressures. You know, I'm alone, I'm single, I'm 26 years old. Well, I'm about to be 26. You know, I'm trying to navigate life and be on my own, but there's just so many societal pressures around me. Advice?
Like what? What are your societal pressures, ma'am?
Well,
You
every
look 13 years old. What societal pressures do you have?
well, you know, have a relationship, be married.
Okay, ma'am, so what do you want? Do you want a relationship and do you want to be married?
Yes,
Okay, so what's the issue then? It's not pressure then. It's just reminders of what you already desire, ma'am.
it is pressures. I mean, I have some people telling me I should do this or I should do that. You know, maybe you should talk to someone older. Maybe you should talk.
Maybe you should talk to the hang-up screen because you're not making any sense, ma'am. Go in the bathroom, put some Oriental seasoning on your hair, and just call it a night. Because right now you are incoherently talking. I mean, what the fuck was she saying? I don't get it. I don't get it. Societal pressures, and then people want things, and then should I give everything up and then do the thing, and then people want this and then that? What are you talking about, ho? Who has a real issue? I need to talk to thee. Y'all getting under my skin and under my sweater. Sister. Sister. Have your Wi-Fi's on and be aware that I will pick on any one of y'all in my list.
Look, don't be doing my cousin like that now.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't do my cousin like that now.
Don't be getting on her telling me what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
Okay? Shut your motherfucking ass up, okay? I don't even know your cousin. Who the hell is your cousin? How you gonna get on a live with a bonnet on? Talking about, don't do my cousin like that. I don't know you or your cousin. I don't know you or your cousin, ma'am. Y'all are nobody to me. Bonnet and Clyde. What you're not gonna do is get on her and tell me what to do. This is not what's happening today. Now, who needs some therapy up in her? On her showing me all your dirty ceilings. Don't nobody want to see your dirty ceilings. Grab a stool and clean your ceiling tops.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm amazing. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
What can I do for you?
I need to know where I can find someone to date. Like, I want to date with purpose, but I work a lot and I'm a single mom. So I don't know if God is just gonna send this man to my door and say, knock knock, I'm your husband. Like, I just don't know
Well, we
what.
know he's not going to do that. So, ma'am, where are you going to try to meet people? Are you actively putting yourself on the dating market? What are you doing for yourself? I need to know.
I feel like word of mouth, is like I've told my girls like I'm single, hook me up. But everybody that like I come in contact with, like I just get annoyed easily. Like I don't know.
Ma'am, why are you so annoyed with the men you are trying to meet?
It just be the smallest things, and I'm over it.
Like what?
Like they may be intimidated that I make more than them. They may think like I don't know. Like I have my shit together, and I expect that from other men. I have my own place. I have my own car. I have my own business. I expect you to have some business about yourself. I expect you to be financially stable. Like I know exactly what I want, and there's a lot of people that don't.
Okay, ma'am, so you just have to keep on in that same vein of meeting people until you find someone that turns your crank.
It's just not happening. I feel like maybe I'm just being impatient.
I think so. And I think maybe another issue might be that you might be meeting a lot of men who are New York Knicks fans because you have LA Laker hair, and that is not what we are doing on here today. Okay, so.
No, 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 no.
Ma'am, how are you going to get on her and talk about how annoyed you are with people so quickly? You are so annoyed with the same men you say you are wanting to meet. You get on her, you say, I can't, where do I meet men? People have introduced you to men, and you get annoyed easily. Well, that's your goddamn fault, ma'am. Because you run around her with purple and gold hair. And I love the Lakers. I love all the teams. But, ma'am, what are you doing on top of your head? What are you doing? What are you doing? If your hair matches my sweater, you don't need to be meeting any men. Okay, sis. I bet she has a mean crossover game, though. I swear, I bet she has a mean crossover game. Don't try me today. Walk by me. I told y'all I was not here to play. Who's next? Who is a next? Scrolling. Oh, it's a lot of y'all on her, but who really wants to talk? Who really wants to talk? Be prepared because I might just pick on you. I might dial you in randomly. So be ready. Have your Wi-Fi's together.
I didn't know you were gonna pick me. I'm not dressed.
So, ma'am, why would you send a request if you didn't think I was going to perk you? Have you not been
Because
watching my
I've
show?
requested you a couple of times and you never picked me. So
Well, ma'am, today's the day, and look at you.
okay, today is the day. Hello.
Harriet Tubman today.
Very Harriet Tubman vibes. Very Black Power vibes.
Ma'am, because you are so beautifully melanated, I'm going to allow you to speak to me. But the next time I let you do that, do not get on her with your scarf around your herd.
Okay. All right. Next time I won't. Okay.
What do you need today?
So I am interested in dating Black men, but a lot of Black men. So I'm originally from New Jersey.
I hear it in your throat.
Okay. Good looks. So I'm originally from New Jersey, and I live in North Carolina now. And colorism is never really a thing in my family, so I never really felt the effects of it. But dating Black men in the South, like I've been on dates with a few Black men, and they're always saying like, you know, I'm pretty for a dark-skinned woman and stuff like that. But when I date other men outside of my race, i.e. white men, Asian men, Indian men, they never say that. So my dilemma is like, where do I find the Black men who really like chocolate, dark-skinned Black women?
Ma'am, that is Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.? Okay. And also, my ex-husband is from Trinidad. I know your manager, Affion, is from Trinidad. So.
But we are not here to talk about him. So,
Right.
ma'am,
Right.
look, ma'am, unfortunately, I mean, there are some men in the South who love a dark-skinned woman.
Mm-hmm.
And just will see you as a Black woman who is sexy and beautiful and will not focus on what your skin tone is.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, but you have to understand that the ones you have been dealing with are in the South. So whether they want to or not, they have been preconditioned by their environment that is very researched. It's very researched.
Mm-hmm.
Down there. So you might have to go to Chocolate City. That's what they call it that for.
Is that what they call DC?
Chocolate City.
They do? Okay. I'm going to have to take your advice and take a trip to DC because down south is not it. At least who I've run into.
Yeah, ma'am. I don't know. I don't know what it is with these Black men that do not appreciate the sister in the community. I do not speak for those men. I think all shades of our Black women and queens are amazing.
Thank you.
So I say move to DC. Stop running around in them Piggly Wigglies down there.
I can't move to the cold. Like I'm little. Like I'm skinny. I'm slim. So I like me in the cold winter. Like I moved from Jersey. Well, to get away from my ex-husband, and because it's too cold, like I can't do the coldness, so I have to stay where it's warm.
Well, there are people in the comments that are shouting out their cities who love dark-skinned women. Detroit, Chicago, DC.
Oh, hi.
Mm-hmm. And ma'am, might I add, outside of the scarf, your dimples is popping today. The dimples
I mean, they always
today.
popping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They always popping. But thank you.
They are popping. They are popping.
Thank you.
Okay. So you just keep glowing, and the next time I invite you onto my live, ma'am,
I promise. The next time, I swear, I'm gonna be together.
pull it together. Pull it all together.
It's always listen. I'm cute still with my scarf on. Let's not get it twisted.
Yes, ma'am. You're cute. Yes, I will
cute.
give you all of that, but you have to present thyself. Present thyself.
Listen,
all the time.
Sir, you don't even be clicking on the people that really.
No, ma'am. I correct thee. I scroll the whole entire list. I scroll the whole entire list.
You're right.
And
But this is
how
like
do you
the
think you got on today? I scrolled the whole list.
That I've been up here and.
Well, ma'am, there's 1,000 people trying to get on. Do you think I'm going to get everyone at all times?
Yes. I'm just kidding.
Don't you play with me.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Happy hunting for this man. Bye. Oh, she was cute. But do not come on her with the scarf again, because I will drag thee again. Bonnets and scarves. Who the hell told y'all that this was okay? Y'all heard what Monique had said. Stop coming out thy house. Even though she was in her house, you're going on live. So the minute you on live, you are now in everybody else's house. Take off the scarf, ma'am. I bet underneath that scarf smells like the asparagus I'm about to eat. Because, you know, asparagus stinks immediately. As soon as you start pissing. Listen here. Watch out. Seriously. All right, who's next? Who is next? Waiting. Waiting.
Hello.
Hi, braces.
How are you?
I'm amazing. How are thee?
I'm feeling way better.
Oh, okay. Way better.
I just came back to give you an update from the last time I was here.
Oh, well, update us then, please.
Okay, so I know you guys, you remember me from crying and whatnot over my ex-boyfriend.
I did
And
not remember. Your hair is different.
oh, I just finished doing my hair the other day.
Last time you was on her with a scarf,
Yes, I was.
crying your goddamn eyeballs out.
Hey, don't patronize me, okay?
Ma'am, I see you changed it up, though. I see you came with your hair snatched.
Yeah, yes, I had to do that.
So,
But
ma'am, we have been waiting for thee. Everybody was hitting me, saying, Dr. Devin, what happened to the girl that was crying? What happened to her? She looked like she was so sad.
I was devastated. Like, I can't even believe I did that myself. I didn't even think you were going to click on me at all. I had locked myself in a room that day. It was drinking, like straight out the bottle. So I was just, you know what? Let me go ahead and see if he's gonna respond to my request, and he did. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what to say. So I just said what I was going through right then and there. And honestly, I've held on to every word you told me, and all of the nice messages that everybody else has messaged me and
Moi,
whatnot. Yes, you.
I said something that helped you.
Yes.
Well,
Most
I'm so happy
definitely.
about that. Yeah. I am good at what I do. I am very good at what I do.
Yeah,
Continue.
I was really in a really dark place, and you were right. I had to fix a lot of crooked places in my heart and whatnot.
Right.
And it was good that we had to separate, and in order for us to grow, because together we weren't good. We weren't good together. And I had to really place myself in in solitude, and like meditate and pray and like figure out, what it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
and then like I just listened to every word. I went back and sorry, let me turn this
Come
down.
on, listen. Come on, listen. Because most women, especially when you are young women, y'all be afraid to be alone and have a long time with yourself. Get to know thee. Because, ma'am, it is not until you get to know thee that you can know exactly what you want and what you're looking for.
Most definitely.
And what's best for you. You have to take your time and be by yourself and not pick up the phone as soon as you feel lonely and feel like, no, sometimes you have to
I had to stop myself a few times, like no lie. I be wanting to just, it's the comfortability thing. I was comfortable.
Comfort zones,
I was
get in your bones.
comfortable, and I had to make myself uncomfortable. I've never been like by myself for so long, It's been 2 months now, and I'm actually happy. I'm in a better place. I'm not crying every night.
Ma'am, I will say this. I did not even recognize you when you first got on because you look like a whole nother person.
Oh, thank you.
Ma'am, you are glowing. You have your hair done. Your braces are still sparkling. Your dimples is popping. It's a lot of popping dimples on her tonight. It's popping dimples today. Ma'am, I am very proud of thee. I really am. because I promise you I had about 100 messages
I have
after
over
our
100
session.
messages. When you tell people to reach out and like send some love and everything like that, I've connected with a few people. You know, a lot of heartwarming messages. Like I just cried reading each and every one of them. You know, strangers just sending out like all the love and support, and it really made me feel like I wasn't alone. Like I'm not here by myself. I'm not the first one going through this. You know, I'm not the only one going through this. And just to, you know, it was just like a great experience overall. And like, and I just want to say thank you. Like, thank you so much for like giving me your kind words, even though like, because I didn't know, like, you know, you're a comedian, you do your stuff or whatever, but
Who's
you
a comedian?
look.
I am a therapist.
You're the therapist. Yes, you're
My
the therapist.
manager is a comedian,
Yeah.
and that's what his job is, to make people laugh. So, ma'am, I was heard to do exactly what I was called to do for you. And I did not expect all the tours, but I'm so happy that you have come back on her and gave us the updates, because a lot of people was concerned about thee. And although we may use humor to entertain people sometimes, there's also times to throw in there some words from the heavens to mend someone's heart.
Most definitely. You did that.
Well, thank you so much. Please feel free to come back and let us know about more of your journey, because, ma'am, people are invested in you now. The people love you now. They want to know what's going on and to make sure you're not stepping back into something that's going to hurt you again.
No, I'm totally moved forward. I'm just trying to see exactly where this is going to take.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. XXX. We like X's around her when they're not right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ma'am, thank you so much for checking in. All of y'all, please feel free to DM her some more love and keep her encouraged so she can keep on moving in the way that she is moving. Thank you so much.
Love you.
All right now.
Yay.
That just warmed my little heart. That just warmed my heart. Because to be honest, I was stuck the last time she called in. I was stuck. I was like, oh no, someone's on here crying. And all I really wanted to do was just hang up on people that day. That was just like, I was practicing before I got on live. I kept my finger, like doing finger hang up exercises. I was like, goodbye. Get up off my live. Shut your mouth. And then she gets on her and crying, being all sentimental, and I was just like, oh, Jesus, I'm just so sensitive right now. She hit me in my little heart. I was like, oh, my Jesus, this is crazy. Seriously. I wasn't expecting all of this. Seriously, what are we doing here? Seriously. But I was able to help her, and that makes me so, so happy to know. So, let that be a lesson to all of y'all. Let that be a lesson to all of y'all. Derrick knows what he is doing. So send the checks. Send the checks. Send all the checks. And show up to Orlando Improv October 1st and 2nd. Next weekend. Buy your tickets now, because I'm great. I will be on stage live giving out the same type of advice. So, I don't even know that young woman's name, but I'm so glad that she came. I did not even recognize her. She looks so different. Happiness looks good on us if we will allow it to come on in. If we would just allow it to come on in and marinate in our skin. Happiness looks good on thee. Who's next? Waiting. Who is next? I'm going to randomly pick someone, so be ready. Be ready.
Hey, Dr. Devin.
Hello.
Hi. So I do have a situation that I want to bring to your attention. So I started dating a guy probably like 4 weeks ago. And the issue is all right, so I'm educated, and I don't necessarily think it's bad that he's not as educated as I am. But in our conversations, I'm finding now that it's a real problem. It's a real problem.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
but I'm trying to give him a chance. I really am trying to give him a chance because he's smart. He owns his own business, and he's really trying.
Okay, ma'am, I have questions.
Yes.
When you say that you are educated and he is not as educated, what exactly does that mean? Because from my seat, that spins around and has wheels on it, it could sound like judgment a bit. It
Right.
could sound a little bit like judgment. Like
Right.
maybe you have yourself on this high pedestal over her, and you have this man and probably all the men that you date on these little pedestals over her, while yours is way up her, and theirs is right around her. So please tell me how you arrived at you are more educated than this man.
Sure. So I try not to judge anybody. I try to stay very open, right? So, and usually education has nothing to do with it because I always don't judge, stay open to anyone. That when I'm talking, well, I let him do a lot of talking because he's a talker and that's great. So, but when he's talking, he makes up words. And so it has gotten to the point really where I'm like, did he just make up a word? Like reprocure. And I was like, is that a word? And I'm not trying to judge him. It's just that he makes up words. And so I know. And I'm like, all right.
Reprocure.
Yes. And it got to the point where I, even in our conversation, because I'm trying not to judge, I started a list of words that he's saying so I could look them up later to determine if he really is making them up or if I'm just being, extra sensitive. I still keep the conversation going though.
Well, ma'am, I found procure. It just means to procure again. That might be the ghetto dictionary, but it's on Google's.
Okay.
I've never heard it used in a sentence, but I can imagine that if I heard it, that I would know what it meant. So when he uses the big words, is he using them just with you or in all of his conversation?
No, in all of his conversation.
What other words has this man used that caught you off guard?
The other word that he uses a lot is he uses yamin every like 2 words. And
well, ma'am, so does most people these days. That's not a crime.
No, I'm not saying it is, but he's asking me a question and I'll go, no, I don't understand what you're meaning. And so he'll explain and I'm like, I have no earthly idea what you're talking about. So he says, oh, it's okay, baby girl, or something like that. And I'm just trying not to judge him because I think he has great potential because I'm stepping out of my box. And so, right.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say that I think you have an educated stick up your ass and you are going too hard on this man. If does he make you happy? Do you enjoy being around his company?
Yes.
Well, ma'am, it's either you do or you don't. You hesitated.
Well, yeah, I do. And to be honest, I never let like my education even come out. Like he has no earthly idea. I never even talk about it. Ever.
But ma'am, this is the issue that I had when you first started talking. It sounds like your education is a hierarchy in your own head. It sounds like you have elevated your own education above this man and possibly others. And you're judging them because they don't think like you think or that they have not studied what you have studied. If the man uses some slang words and reprocure, sure. My daddy used to say irregardless. And you know, that's actually a word, even though I thought it was not. I knew what he was saying. I knew what he meant. It was not a stick up my ass. It was not a problem to be around my father.
I appreciate that. I really do. And I'm not trying to say that I'm just stuck on just education. I mean, like the, you know, cussing every 2 words. And, you know, I try to talk to him about God and, you know, where is he going in his life and, you know, what does he want to do? Stuff like that. So it's not that I'm stuck on education at all.
Ma'am, I know God too, but sometimes you have to say some other shit. Sometimes you have to cuss.
Oh, I cuss.
Cussing is okay. Cussing is not a sin. Ma'am, I will present to you, I will offer you a whole nother way of thinking.
Okay.
Right? Words have power. But some words we have given way too much power to. What we deem as cuss words, shit, fuck, ass, pussy, may not mean the same in another area. For example, if I go to London and I use the F word that is offensive to gay people in the United States, if I use that word over there, I will be handed a cigarette because it has a different meaning over there. In the Bible, when it talks about cursing, you know God, right? You say you know God.
Yeah, but I also cuss. So I mean, I'm not trying to be judgmental or seem higher than I am, because that's not it at all. I promise you that's not it.
Okay.
That's not it. I promise
And
you.
ma'am, I'm not judging you. What I'm saying is sometimes we all get in our heads about people because we want to find something wrong with them. And it might be because you just don't like this man, or because there's a mechanism in your mind that is pushing him away because you don't believe that you deserve somebody to love you.
Oh, that could be, that's probably it then. Yeah.
You might not believe that you even deserve love. So you find something wrong with everyone that comes along and you push them away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, now you're hitting the nail on the head.
Yes, I know, because I'm a therapist and I'm good at what I do. So, ma'am, if Yamin is ruining your relationship with this man, I would say that there's something deeper going on with you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Good night now.
Good night.
Wow! 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 Wow!
People. Anytime you open up the conversation with your accolades, there's something wrong. That's all in your head. That's all in your head. Let the people tell you how educated you are. You could have a master's degree and be uneducated. You could be uneducated to the streets. It sounds like that man has been judged. He's been judged off little things. She's mad about little things with this man. She's annoyed at little things. Reprocure. So what? You know what he's talking about. Does he treat you right? Is he nice to you? Does he open your door? Is he protecting you? What else is he doing, ma'am? Yamin. My manager says Yamin every other word. So seriously. I say seriously. Is that annoying too? I say it all the time. I think that young woman is fighting love because she has not been told that she deserves it. All right, who's next? Who is next? I've got time for 2 more people.
Thank you. What's up to the Virgos? What's up to the Virgos? Thank you, Dr. Devin.
Are you done shouting out Virgos, or do you have a question for the director to help you with?
I do. Let me turn down my Keith Sweat.
Please turn down everything. Please turn it off. Turn it off.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Okay.
Turn the music off, ma'am. Off. How may I help thee?
Okay, so I'm recently divorced, okay? And as you can see, I'm all about astrology. I love being a Virgo, okay? And I'm all about, you know, learning the signs of other people and stuff. So with me being newly divorced, of course, I'm excited, you know, for life and, you know, being out there, but I'm not putting myself out there, and I'm attracting the same signs over and over again. So I guess I just want some game on how to run these streets as a new divorcee in her 30s with no kids.
You say recently divorced. How recent is this divorce?
Over the summer. But you know, divorce happens over years before it happens. Shout out to the divorcees.
Man, why are you shouting so many people out? Are you here to have your needs met with a
Yes,
person?
sir.
Or?
I'm just being grateful for the moment. I won't do it again.
Ma'am, I think you just get out there. You go to the department stores, you go to the club, because you're in your 30s with no kids, so you want to party. You in these streets. You want to be in the streets.
Yeah, well, I really don't care to be out. I mean, I go to dance class and like I'll enjoy a brunch here and there, but I am a little bit of a homebody, and I do need to get myself out there. But just,
Yes, I would say so, and don't be in a rush though to be in them streets, because the what will happen to you is you might get fuck zoned, like the lady said earlier in the call. You might end up get fuck zoned, and you won't find what you're looking for that way.
And there we go. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to just make these, you know, meaningless, toxic attachments, so I don't bother putting myself out there. But at the same time, you do have to have like practice, right, to kind of figure out what you want.
Sure, ma'am. There's online dating for the homebodies. There's IGs. There's all these things. Do you and your ex-husband still talk?
Yes, but it's cordial, so it's nothing there. It's just, it was mutual. It was a happy ending.
Okay, and so tell me about the last man that you may have met, and how did you meet him, and how did that go? Since the divorce.
That's the thing. I haven't met anyone of significance because I already know I'm not in that place to be emotionally available. You know, so it's like I don't want to waste my time, but at the same time, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I just needed some guidance. Like, what am I to do? Because I'm not putting myself out there, but at the same time, you got to be in the energy, right? You got to get in the game to kind of know where you stand and things.
I would say stop dancing so much when you're talking to the men, because I can tell that you are a dancer, because all you're doing is the whole time you're on the live.
I have boogie shoes. I do.
That's fine, ma'am, but a man does not want to take you to the movies if all you're going to be doing is, hey, I love Fast and the Furious. This is such a good movie.
And I would
if you don't sit in your goddamn seat, stop standing up and dancing the whole time.
It's just me being present and being grateful.
No, being present is a little different. Being present is being calm and being dialed in and looking the person in the eyes while they're talking. You are not present, ma'am, because you are all over. You doing this. You like a 3-year-old kid that's like eating sugar. Shout out to the Virgos. Shout out to the people with the long hair. Shout out to people with toes. Ma'am, calm yourself down. Because the Bible says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
That's true.
So he cannot find thee if you are all you're doing is best on sporadic. You just all over her. He's not going to identify thee, ma'am, because you're dancing too much. He's going to think you are a crazy woman off the street waiting for the bus.
Like the wacky waving man inflatable tube man.
Yes, ma'am, and you are the female version of that right now. So I say just calm it down. To bring it way down to 1. Right now you are at 12.
Yes, I will mention I do have a Chihuahua, so I think like that energy, Chi Chihuahua. I think, you know what I'm saying, like it's like one and the same.
No, that means nothing. No one asked you if you have a Chihuahua. Nobody.
Okay. Yeah.
So just bring it all the way down. Bring it all the way down.
Yes.
Bring it all the way down. All the way down. Even further. Even further. Keep going. Keep going. Bye!
Wow! 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 Wow!
She made me tired from the moment she jumped on. I'm like, seriously, calm your ass down. This is not a bouncy house. Okay, seriously. Okay, I have time for one more person, and you better not be dancing. You best to not be dancing when I pick on you. Who is next? Who is next? And be prepared because I could call on anyone. I'm scrolling the entire list right now. I am scrolling the entire list. And I want to see who is going to be the last person I talk to. I don't know. I look at thumbnails. I really do, because some of y'all be lying in thumbnails. And you don't look trustworthy. You don't look trustworthy. You don't.
No!
Popcorn ceilings. Popcorn ceilings. Y'all know how I feel about popcorn ceilings.
No. 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 No.
Do not get on her and show me your popcorn ceilings. If you don't have a ring light on your face, do not answer the phone. Popcorn ceilings. I'm not here for it. I am not here for it. Seriously. Last person. Hi, Ghostface Killer from the Wu-Tang Clan. I know you know a whole lot about telling these women how to manage their lives and relationships. You have rapped about a lot of them brilliantly in your rhymes. So, salute to thee, sir. Two manly men like you and I, because I am the most manly alpha man there is. We can relate to one another. You know, I have done a whole lot of gangster shit in my lifetime, so don't get it twisted. Seriously. Okay, waiting. Who's next? Who is next? Waiting. Waiting. Okay, so y'all want to play. Y'all wants to play now. Now y'all wants to play. Okay. We're going to see. We're gonna see who got the last laugh and who's playing and who's not playing. Okay, so that's it. I have time for one more person. Time for one more person. Time for one more person. Act right, or you're gonna get smacked right.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Affion. I mean,
I'm
Dr.
sorry,
Devin.
who?
Hi,
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Devin. Sorry. Hi, Dr. Devin. Okay, I have a question.
No. You have an apology.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had no idea you were going to pick me. Sorry.
So why do you request live if you don't think I'm going to pick on you?
I've been waiting and waiting to get on. I had no idea.
Like I said before, there are thousands of people waiting on her.
I'm sorry.
Have some confidence that I'm going to pick you. And why would you call me by someone else's name?
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you by your manager. I'm sorry. But I will see you in Orlando. I will see your manager in Orlando. I live in Orlando.
And I will be there too. So spend your money now and bring your friends and sell out the place.
I have my tickets. I have my tickets. So can I ask my question?
You may ask your question, not ask.
Sorry. Okay, so I met this guy and he's 28. I'm 32. He don't have kids. We've been dating. And I'm between a rock and a hard place when I'm dating men because I have a son that's 14, but I don't want any more kids. Yes, I have a son that's 14.
Ma'am, you look 16. How do you have a 14-year-old son?
I know, right? It's I don't know.
I know wrong.
Black doesn't crack.
Clearly, I mean, look at me. I'm so flawless. But a 14-year-old son.
Yeah, he's 14. So, I don't want to deprive the person I'm dating because they don't have kids and they're telling me like they want a kid and I don't want more kids. So I don't know what to do when I'm dating. Should I?
You have to find a man that doesn't want kids.
Okay.
It's as simple as that because it's going to constantly be a fight. You have to find a man who's like, no, I do not want kids. Fuck them kids.
He gotta be team fuck them kids.
He has to have a t-shirt and a hoodie that says fuck them kids. I don't want them. And it's gonna have Bernie Mac's face on it. Fuck them kids.
But it seems like the guys who say fuck them kids, I feel like they're gonna mistreat my son and it's complicated.
Ma'am, your son is not a kid. That nigga's 14. He's a grown ass man.
Yeah, you're right. He's gonna be 15 like in November, so
exactly, yeah. Ma'am. They could slap box together. He will be fine. He will be fine.
Well, I had experiences in the past where men didn't want to accept my son, and I had to cut them off. So,
well, ma'am, that's just how the cookie crumbles in these goddamn streets. Okay, so you can't force a man or woman to want what they want,
right?
And that's just life. Sometimes you got to cut niggas off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My cutoff game is strong. Like I just cut.
As it should be.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. I'm 32. It's like no. As soon as I smell BS, it's like I gotta go. But I will see your manager in Orlando. I will be at the Improv.
You will see me too because I am the real star of the show, ma'am. I close it out. I'm the head learner. I am the head learner. Okay,
okay. Well, thank you.
Okay,
Dr.
well, bye. Thank you for
bye.
dialing in.
Bye.
Oh, what an evening. What an evening. Well, we have gotten a lot accomplished tonight. So I appreciate y'all dialing in and going live and accepting me for who I am because I told y'all that I was going to cuss all y'all out today. And I did my best to do the as such, hitherto, forthwith. Facebook, thank y'all for dialing in. I appreciate y'all. October 1st and 2nd, Orlando Improv. I will be there. Whoever else is there is not of concern to me. I will be there. It's 4 shows next weekend, so bring your dates, bring your families. One more. Y'all want me to stay on here? One more. Hit my manager's Cash App then if you want. If you want one more. My food is cold. Thank you very much. Thank you, merch. Thank you, merch. One more. Those of you who said one more, jump your ass in the requests, and I will read your ass on today. How about that? How about that? Those of you who want one more, jump your ass in the requests, and I will read your ass today. I thought not. I thought not. Hi, Auntie Melba. Oh, you want to see my shorts again? Of course. I love to show off my outfits. And my shoes. You see my shoes? My shoes match. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I showed y'all my balls. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I'm trying to get one more as y'all have requested. I'm trying to go live with one more. As y'all have requested. Okay, that was one more. Bye, bitch. Get off my live. That was one more. All right, it was so great to be with y'all today. Even though I started out in a bad mood, I feel a lot better having put my foot all the way up in a few asses on this evening. And I'm so super happy that the young woman called back in. I will call her Braces because I still don't know her name. But I'm so happy that Braces has finally put braces on her heart, and she is healing, and she looked like a whole nother person. Yes, that makes me happy to know that. So you know where I'll be next weekend? Orlando, Florida. Orlando Improv, October 1st and 2nd. Be there. It's only 4 shows. Okay? All right now. I appreciate y'all. Bye.